Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, or whatever it is. Let's hope it is good. I don't know if you'll see a light as I'm talking now. I see a light, but after I download it, then upload it, or upload and download whatever I have to do here to get it to you, sometimes it doesn't come out the same. My lights are dimming here. I don't know what that means. Besides, I need a battery. But these batteries and these lights used to be you just turn it, like twist it, take the back off, put a battery. But no, nowadays you have to have a special little screwdriver and a little round battery that does not exist anymore. So for now, this is what I have. So I wanted to read you something, or maybe more than one something. So let's start with this one. In case you're having one of those days, or you're in a point in your life that you're like, what in the world's going on? Or like me, I never thought I'd be here in this point in my life by a decision someone else made about my life. So I thought I'd share this with you. I happened to come across it, and I thought maybe it will help someone else. Not sure if it helps me. Not yet, at least. So it's called Peace in Your Past. Past. My lips are dry. Sorry. It's easy to look back and question decisions you have made in the past, but it's unfair to punish yourself for them. You can't blame yourself for not knowing back then what you know now. And the truth is, you made each decision for a reason, based on how you were feeling at the time. As we grow up, we learn and we evolve. Maybe the person you are now would have done things differently back then. Or maybe you are the person you are now because of the decisions you made back then. Trust your journey. It's all going to make sense soon. By Charlotte Freeman. Well, it hasn't made sense to me yet. And I was reading something that caught my eye. Let's see. Let me look. Sorry, gotta look here. I think this was one. As we grow up, we learn and we evolve. No, that wasn't it. Maybe the person you are now would have done things differently back then. No, if I knew what I knew now, I would definitely make a different decision. But what do they say? Hindsight's 20/20. Isn't that a dumb thing? Well, hindsight's 20/20. Well, I wish I had hindsight, right? I wish I had a crystal ball. I wish I knew back then what I know now, but we don't. So it's true. You kind of go with, whatever's going on then, and well, I can't say anymore because it didn't turn out that way. So that's one of the things. Okay, here's another one, but it doesn't say who it's by or what, so I don't know if it's just unknown or what, but it's just some here. It says, be a reflection of what you'd like to receive. If you want love, give love. If you want truth, be truthful. If you want respect, give respect. What you give what you give out will return to you. I totally disagree with this. This is the biggest piece of BS I ever read. It truly is. Because I gave out love, and love is not what I got. I gave out truth, and holy crap, truth was the farthest thing that I ever received. I gave out respect, but I sure didn't get it back. What I give out will return. No, it didn't. So this is a bunch of BS. But maybe if you have two people that actually love each other and believe in forever after, or, the rest of that crap you say when I don't even want to talk about. I totally disagree. Do you have any sayings that you totally like, agree with, disagree with? I definitely disagree with this one. And to follow up that negative response I made to the other one, I would like to add another one. another maybe saying or something I'd like to say. Hold on, let me think a minute. We all have things in our life that don't go right or aren't right, or something with our health, which right now I'm going through way too many for one person. But anyhow, during the times when we go through hard times, it's very hard to find the good times, the good things. Like, I used to have a serenity prayer on the side of the cabinet that faces my sink. And I was going to read it to you. I'll look it up and then read it, but I thought I think I read 2 things already, and I don't want this to be too long, but when I read it, I'm sorry, I coughed. I didn't mean to, and I realized I did. I could have pressed pause, but I didn't know the cough was coming, sorry. So when we go through bad things, it's much easier to find the bad than the good, right? Like I used to be, I had that serenity prayer they told you, and I would always read it before, during, or after I washed dishes. I love to wash I did love to wash dishes rather than dishwasher. I usually put pots and pans in dishwasher because, you gotta wash them anyhow. Well, I do. I wash everything. I scrub it like pots and pans. You shouldn't. Let's say I don't put them in like gross, like sometimes guys do. I scrub them so all the yuck is off of them, and then it's like it sanitizes the dishwasher. Wash it and sanitize. But anyhow, I would look over this serenity prayer and think, boy, I'm really lucky. I get to stand here and wash the dishes. I'm able to do it. There are so many people that are not. And through the years, I've lost some friends. Not like we're not friends anymore. The other kind of lost, don't even want to say the word. It breaks my heart to think about it. But anyhow, I would be very grateful that I could do it. I love hanging clothes out on the clothesline. I don't have one of those anymore, but if I had to today, I couldn't do that. I couldn't hang out the clothes, and I could wash dishes, but I'd have to have a stool or take time. Well, I do wash dishes. I mean, they don't just magically get done, but I can't do it like I used to do. And when I think of that, it's really hard to pull out positive besides the thing that I'm still breathing. But I still try to think of something I'm grateful for besides that I'm still breathing, because it just seems, if you got a lot of things wrong with your health, or a lot of things going wrong, or your life was turned upside down, it's hard. You got to dig really deep. But, I have found for me that I just try to really find something good. Like, can't think of one right now, but besides breathing. So I'm wondering, but I'll never know because people don't comment. Thank you for the person who commented, I think, 3 times. I really appreciate that. That made my day. It's like getting mail. I used to love back in the olden days. Are you old enough to remember when people would send letters to each other? Oh, I love that. I would love to get letters in the mail and write letters. Oh, I loved it, but nobody does that anymore. They just do the quickie thing, send a little text or something. But anyhow, thank you so much. But anyhow, now I lost my train of thought because I was so excited about that. It made my day. Yeah, right now I can't think of anything except at this moment right now it's 56 degrees. And I mean, I usually be very happy for that, but for some reason my forehead is still burning, and it does that because of one of the illnesses I have. And I can't stand it because it makes me, it reminds me I'm sick. Not sick in the way of, I'm sick with this illness. And my forehead is always red and always hot. And it used to be when the sickness first started, illness or condition. I don't really know. Nobody knows. Doctors don't know. I don't know why they don't. There's got to be someone that knows, but there's not a lot of people that have this. But anyhow, when the cool weather came in the last 3 years, at least I didn't have the red forehead and it wasn't burning. But it is now. And this year's been the worst. The few cooler weather days we've had, I still had my forehead felt warm. I can talk. Felt warm. And then it kind of discourages me because it shouldn't. It shouldn't discourage me. Yes, right. That too. But it shouldn't feel warm. Maybe it'll stay red forever. I don't know. But you try to pick out some good thing, but nope. It just gets turned right to the wrong way. right to the wrong way. Okay. Anyhow, so do you ever feel like that? I don't know. If you won't comment, I won't know. But anyhow, I'd really enjoy if you shared some quotes with me or some nice sayings. I love them. I used to have a whole book of quotes I collected, but I don't know. I think they walked out of the house or something. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed these things that I shared with you. And for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Comment. It's free. It costs you nothing. Subscribe. It's free. It costs you nothing. Hit the like. It's free. How many things can you get free in this world? Nothing except what I just said here. Hugs to you. Is it your first hug, your last hug, your only hug? Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Pay it forward if you can. Be the reason someone smiles today. It will do you both good. So for now, toodles! And now we wait for this thing that I borrowed from someone so I can continue doing YouTube to get no comments except for the 3 I got the other day. and comments. Anyhow, so now we wait for this thing to shut off because after I say toodles, I press the button and it doesn't shut off. I don't know why, but it is what it is, and that's what it is. So I just talk a little until it shuts itself off, and we wait and wait.